Welcome to my channel. HD Rare Coins 111. In this video I tell you about the United States of America Roosevelt 1 dime, which are most valuable and rare. If you interested, please subscribe my channel. Thanks. Top 1. If you're a coin collector or just starting out, one coin that you may want to pay attention to is the 2003 Roosevelt dime. While most dimes may seem like small change, this particular coin has captured the attention of many collectors and enthusiasts alike. Released as part of the ongoing series of dimes that feature Franklin D. Roosevelt, this coin is not only a piece of American history but also a valuable collectible. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, just after the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, to honor his memory and his work. FDR, as he is often called, was the 32nd President of the United States and served during one of the most difficult times in the country's history, the Great Depression and World War II. His leadership left a lasting impact, and this coin has been circulating ever since, serving as a small but meaningful tribute to his legacy. The 2003 Roosevelt dime, just like its predecessors, features an image of Roosevelt on the obverse front of the coin. The design, which was created by artist John R. Sinek, has remained largely unchanged for decades, providing a sense of continuity and tradition. Roosevelt's face, captured in profile, is flanked by the inscriptions, "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the year of mintage. This classic design has made the Roosevelt dime one of the most recognizable coins in the United States. On the reverse side of the coin, there's an image of a torch, olive branch, and oak branch. These symbols represent the three principles Roosevelt stood for: liberty, peace, and strength. Together, the torch and branches signify the balance between power and wisdom. It's a beautiful design, simple yet profound, that represents the ideals of freedom and unity that Roosevelt fought for during his presidency. Now, you may be wondering what makes the 2003 Roosevelt dime stand out from the many others in circulation. The truth is, the value of any coin isn't always based on its face value, and the 2003 Roosevelt dime is no exception. While it may only be worth 10 cents when you see it in your pocket or in your change jar, its true value as a collectible can be significantly higher. As with all coins, the value of a 2003 Roosevelt dime depends largely on its condition, rarity, and the demand among collectors. For most collectors, the 2003 coin is a must-have for completing a full set of dimes. However, even within the world of coin collectors, some of these dimes are far more valuable than others. The key to understanding the worth of this coin lies in how many were minted and whether any special minting errors occurred during its production. In 2003, the United States Mint produced a large number of these dimes as part of regular circulation, so the majority of 2003 dimes are not rare by themselves. However, certain factors can dramatically increase their value. For example, if a 2003 Roosevelt dime was struck with a minting error, such as a double strike or a misalignment, it could become a much rarer coin. Mint errors like this can make a dime especially valuable, and collectors are always on the lookout for these anomalies. Coins with mint errors are typically worth more because they are unique and can't be replicated. Another factor that increases the value of the 2003 Roosevelt dime is its condition. Coins that have been well preserved, especially those that have never been in circulation and show no signs of wear, are considered uncirculated. These coins are much more valuable than those that have been used in everyday transactions. A pristine 2003 dime, kept in perfect condition, will almost always command a higher price than one that's been worn down by time. Now, for those of you who may be wondering just how much a 2003 Roosevelt dime could be worth, the answer is somewhat surprising. While a typical 2003 dime in good condition might be worth only a few cents above its face value, if you have one that's in exceptional, uncirculated condition or has a rare minting error, its worth can be much higher. In fact, some 2003 Roosevelt dimes have been sold for as much as $36,600. Yes, that's right, $36,600 for a single dime. The reason this particular coin can fetch such a high price is because of its rarity and collector demand. Even though dimes are not typically seen as high-value coins, Rare examples like the 2003 Roosevelt dime with minting errors or those in near-perfect condition can become highly coveted by collectors. There is a passionate community of coin enthusiasts who are willing to pay top dollar for coins that are rare, unique, or hold historical significance. If you happen to come across a 2003 Roosevelt dime in mint condition or with a rare error, it could be worth far more than you think. And while it may be easy to overlook these coins in your pocket or in a jar of spare change, remember that there's always the possibility that you're holding onto a small piece of history worth thousands of dollars. The world of coin collecting is fascinating, and you never know what hidden treasures may be waiting right under your nose. In conclusion, the 2003 Roosevelt dime may seem like just another coin circulating in your pocket, but it holds the potential for significant value. From its design, which honors the legacy of Franklin D. Roosevelt, to its place in the history of U.S. currency, the coin is much more than its face value. If you're lucky enough to own one in exceptional condition or with a rare minting flaw, you could be looking at a coin worth as much as $36,600. That's a pretty remarkable return for something that originally cost just 10 cents. Top 2. When it comes to coin collecting, sometimes the most interesting and valuable finds come in the most unexpected places. One of the prime examples of this is the 2007 Roosevelt dime. At first glance, this coin may seem like just another standard dime circulating in everyday transactions, but for collectors, it's much more than that. This particular dime, part of the long-standing series that honors the legacy of Franklin D. Roosevelt, has captivated the attention of numismatists and collectors alike. So, what makes the 2007 Roosevelt dime so valuable, and why is it worth so much more than its face value? Let's dive in and find out. The Roosevelt dime itself has been in circulation since 1946, just a year after the death of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt's influence on the nation was profound, having led the country through the Great Depression and World War II. To honor his legacy, the U.S. Mint designed the Roosevelt dime to feature his image, and it has been a part of American currency ever since. The image of FDR on the front of the coin is one of the most iconic representations of an American president, a profile that has graced the coin for decades without much change. The reverse side of the dime, however, also carries important symbolism. Featuring a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, these images represent the principles of liberty, peace, and strength. The design was chosen to reflect Roosevelt's values, and it's a tribute to the enduring spirit of the nation. These symbols have remained unchanged since the coin's inception, making the Roosevelt dime one of the most consistent and well-known pieces of U.S. currency. Now, what about the 2007 version specifically? By the time 2007 rolled around, the Roosevelt dime had been part of the U.S. Mint's regular circulation for over 60 years. But despite its long history, certain years and editions of the Roosevelt dime stand out for their unique features, and the 2007 version is one such coin. The 2007 Roosevelt dime was released as part of the regular series, but over time, it has gained value for reasons beyond just its design. The main factor driving the value of the 2007 Roosevelt dime is its condition and rarity. Like any coin, the 2007 dime's value can fluctuate depending on how well it has been preserved and whether it has any unique attributes. Coins that have been kept in pristine, uncirculated condition are always more valuable than those that have been worn down by time and use. Coins that are in excellent condition are particularly valuable to collectors who are looking to complete a full set of dimes or add high-quality pieces to their collections. However, there's more to the 2007 Roosevelt dime's value than just its general condition. As with other U.S. coins, mint errors can play a huge role in the worth of a coin. If a dime is struck with a minting error, such as a double strike, misprint, or other anomaly, it can become significantly more valuable. Mint errors are relatively rare, and the more unusual the error, the higher the potential value of the coin. So, if you happen to find a 2007 Roosevelt dime with an error, whether it's a small misprint or a more obvious mistake, it could be worth much more than its face value. Additionally, Another factor that impacts the value of the 2007 Roosevelt dime is the overall demand for coins from that particular year. While millions of dimes were minted in 2007, there are still collectors who are specifically interested in acquiring coins from this year to complete their collections. The demand for these coins, especially for those that are in exceptional condition or feature mint errors, drives up their value. For example, an uncirculated 2007 Roosevelt dime, or one with a rare error, could easily be worth a significant amount more than 10 cents. In the world of coin collecting, even small coins like the Roosevelt dime can fetch impressive prices when they are rare or in high demand. The 2007 Roosevelt dime, while still a relatively modern coin, has proven to be one of those examples. Depending on the condition of the coin, and especially if there are any unique features, it can be worth more than just the usual 10 cents you might expect. So, how much is a 2007 Roosevelt dime really worth? If you're lucky enough to have one in near perfect or uncirculated condition, or if it features a mint error that adds to its rarity, the value of the 2007 dime can increase dramatically. In fact, collectors have paid as much as $26,600 for certain examples of the 2007 Roosevelt dime. Yes, that's right, $26,600 for a dime. This might sound unbelievable, but it goes to show just how much value a rare, high-quality coin can hold, even if it was originally minted as just a 10-cent piece. For coin collectors, the thrill of discovering a rare or valuable coin like the 2007 Roosevelt dime is part of what makes numismatics such an exciting hobby. Whether you're looking for a specific year, a particular minting error, or simply trying to build a comprehensive collection, coins like the 2007 Roosevelt dime have the potential to surprise you with their value. It's a reminder that even small coins, which we often overlook in our daily lives, can hold great significance and worth. In conclusion, the 2007 Roosevelt dime is more than just a piece of currency. It's a symbol of Franklin D. Roosevelt's enduring legacy and a piece of history that continues to capture the attention of collectors. While most of these dimes may not hold much value beyond their face value, there are still plenty of opportunities to find rare and valuable examples. If you come across a 2007 Roosevelt dime in excellent condition or with a minting error, you might be holding on to a coin worth as much as $26,600. So, next time you check your spare change, keep an eye out for this small but potentially valuable piece of American history. Top 3. When we think of coins in circulation, the first thing that usually comes to mind is their face value. Dimes are worth just 10 cents, after all. However, there's a fascinating world behind these everyday coins, one where some of them can end up being worth far more than their nominal value. Take the 2013 Roosevelt dime, for instance. While this dime may seem like a simple piece of currency, it has caught the attention of coin collectors, and its value has risen well beyond what you might expect. So, what makes this particular dime worth more than just 10 cents? Let's explore the fascinating story behind the Roosevelt dime from 2013. First, let's take a step back and understand the history of the Roosevelt dime. The coin was introduced in 1946 as a tribute to Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt passed away in 1945, and shortly thereafter, the U.S. Mint decided to honor his memory by featuring his likeness on the dime. The design was created by artist John R. Sinek, and Roosevelt's profile has appeared on the obverse front of the coin ever since. On the reverse side, the coin features a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. This coin has remained virtually unchanged for decades, which is part of its charm. Fast forward to 2013, a year that might not stand out for coin collectors at first glance. The 2013 Roosevelt dime was just another year in the long-running series of dimes, but for collectors, it holds a certain significance. While the design remained the same as in previous years, the value of the coin has appreciated over time. But what makes a 2013 Roosevelt dime so special? The most significant factor in determining the value of any coin is its condition. A 2013 Roosevelt dime in pristine, uncirculated condition is worth far more than one that has been used in everyday transactions. Coins that have been kept in excellent condition, free from scratches, discoloration, or any sign of wear, are highly sought after by collectors. A coin that has not been handled, one that still shines as if it were freshly minted, is considered a rare gem. In fact, for the 2013 Roosevelt dime, those coins that are graded as MS 68, Mint State 68, or higher can fetch a significantly higher price. These grades indicate that the coin is in near perfect condition, with little to no visible imperfections. Coins in these grades are harder to come by, and as a result, they're worth much more than a typical dime you might find in your change jar. But even in more common conditions, the 2013 Roosevelt dime can still be valuable. Another reason the 2013 Roosevelt dime holds value is because of the growing interest in collecting modern coins. Many collectors specialize in building complete sets of U.S. coins from specific years or series, and the Roosevelt dime series is one of the most popular. This interest in completing a collection drives up the demand for dimes from every year, including 2013. People who are trying to complete their Roosevelt dime sets may be willing to pay more for a 2013 dime, especially if it is in excellent condition or has been preserved well. But here's the kicker: certain factors can increase the rarity and value of any coin, including the 2013 Roosevelt dime. Minting errors are one of the biggest drivers of increased value. Mint errors happen when a coin is struck incorrectly during the manufacturing process. These errors can range from minor imperfections to more dramatic mistakes, such as double strikes or misaligned designs. If you find a 2013 Roosevelt dime with a minting error, it could be worth far more than its face value of 10 cents. In fact, some rare errors can significantly increase the price of the coin. For example, if you happen to find a 2013 Roosevelt dime with a double die error, where the design is mistakenly struck twice, it could command a much higher price. Mint errors like this are highly sought after by collectors, as they make the coin unique and rare. Similarly, coins that were minted with an unusual die or those that show specific signs of damage during the minting process can become valuable collectibles. Now, you may be wondering just how much a 2013 Roosevelt dime could be worth in these rare instances. Well, if you're fortunate enough to come across one in pristine condition or with a minting error, the value can be surprisingly high. In fact, some collectors have paid as much as $16,600 for a single 2013 Roosevelt dime. Yes, you heard that right. $16,600 for a coin that started its journey as just a 10-cent piece. This price reflects the rarity, condition, and demand for coins like this in the world of coin collecting. So, how can you determine if your 2013 Roosevelt dime is worth more than just 10 cents? The first step is to carefully examine its condition. If the coin looks well preserved, shiny, and free from any signs of wear, it could be worth more than you think. Additionally, if you notice any strange markings, misprints, or design flaws, it's worth getting the coin appraised by a professional. A coin that has a rare minting error or has been given a high grade could be worth significantly more than a regular dime. Coin collecting is a fascinating hobby that opens the door to discovering hidden treasures in everyday objects. The 2013 Roosevelt dime is a perfect example of how something as simple as a 10-cent coin can hold substantial value in the right conditions. Whether it's a rare minting error, an uncirculated coin, or simply the demand from collectors looking to complete their sets, this dime proves that the world of numismatics is far more exciting than most people realize. In conclusion, while the 2013 Roosevelt dime may seem like just another coin at first glance, it has the potential to be worth far more than its face value. In pristine condition or with a rare minting error, this dime can fetch up to $16,600. So, next time you're sorting through your spare change, take a moment to check the condition of any dimes you come across. You might just find a small but valuable piece of American history worth far more than you imagined. Top 4. When most people think of dimes, they typically think of coins with a simple 10-cent value, not really sparking much excitement. But when it comes to the world of coin collecting, even a dime can hold a significant value, especially when it's a coin like the 2016 Roosevelt dime. This particular coin has piqued the interest of collectors in recent years due to a combination of its history, its design, and, of course, the unique aspects that make some of these dimes stand out from the rest. Let's explore why the 2016 Roosevelt dime is worth much more than just 10 cents and how it could potentially be worth thousands of dollars. The Roosevelt dime has been a fixture in American currency for decades, first minted in 1946 as a tribute to the late Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt's leadership during the Great Depression and World War II left an indelible mark on the country, and the U.S. Mint decided to honor his memory with the design of the dime. The image of FDR on the obverse front of the coin became iconic almost immediately, and it has remained unchanged ever since. On the reverse side, the coin features symbols of liberty, peace, and strength in the form of a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch. In 2016, the U.S. Mint continued to produce the Roosevelt dime, but as the years go on, certain coins like the 2016 version have taken on greater importance in the eyes of collectors. This dime was part of the regular minting cycle, but for those who know what to look for, it's a coin that can hold some serious value. So, what makes the 2016 Roosevelt dime special? And why should collectors take notice? The first factor that determines the value of any coin is its condition. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition are always more valuable than those that have been used and worn down over time. This is especially true for modern coins, like the 2016 Roosevelt dime, which may have been released in large quantities but can still be valuable if they've been well preserved. A coin that looks as if it were just freshly minted, without any visible signs of wear or damage, will always attract the attention of collectors. One thing that makes the 2016 Roosevelt dime unique in terms of collecting is that, as a more recent coin, it is often found in much better condition than older dimes. Many of the dimes that were circulated in the 1940s, 1950s, and even 1960s show signs of heavy wear simply due to the passage of time and constant use. But a 2016 dime, being only a few years old, often has a much higher likelihood of being found in near-perfect condition. This makes it particularly attractive to those who want to build a high-quality collection of U.S. coins. But the condition of the coin isn't the only factor that contributes to its value. Mint errors can have a major impact on a coin's worth as well. Mint errors occur when there is an issue during the production of the coin, leading to a mistake in the design, printing, or striking process. These errors can vary greatly, ranging from minor misprints to more noticeable mistakes, such as double strikes or off-center designs. Coins with mint errors are much rarer and much more valuable than standard, correctly minted coins, as they are unique and one of a kind. For example, if you were to find a 2016 Roosevelt dime with a minting error, such as a doubled die or a misaligned strike, you could have a coin worth far more than its face value. Mint errors are highly sought after by collectors, and those who specialize in these types of errors are often willing to pay top dollar for them. Even a slight mistake in the minting process can drastically increase a coin's value, which is why it's important to carefully examine any Roosevelt dimes you come across. Another factor that affects the value of the 2016 Roosevelt dime is the overall demand for coins from this particular year. As with any series of coins, some years are more popular than others for collectors. The 2016 Roosevelt dime, while still part of a regularly produced series, has become a coin that collectors are actively seeking out, particularly for those trying to complete a full set of dimes or U.S. coins from specific years. As demand increases, the value of the coin naturally rises, especially for those that are in top condition or feature unique characteristics. So, how much can you expect to pay for a 2016 Roosevelt dime that is in excellent condition or has a minting error? While the value of any coin can fluctuate based on market conditions and demand, the 2016 Roosevelt dime has been known to reach significant prices. In fact, coins in pristine, uncirculated condition or with minting errors can sometimes be sold for as much as $13,600. Yes, you heard that correctly. $13,600 for a dime that started as a mere 10-cent coin. It's a reminder that, in the world of coin collecting, Even the smallest coins can hold incredible value when they have the right characteristics. For those who are interested in collecting or investing in coins, the 2016 Roosevelt dime represents an opportunity to find something that is both historically significant and financially rewarding. It's not just a dime, it's a potential treasure, and with the right attention to detail and a little luck, it could be a coin that significantly boosts the value of your collection. In conclusion, the 2016 Roosevelt dime may seem like a simple, everyday coin, but it has proven to be a valuable asset for coin collectors. From its impeccable design to its high potential for minting errors, this coin has a lot going for it in the world of numismatics. If you're lucky enough to find a 2016 Roosevelt dime in exceptional condition or with a rare minting error, you could be holding a coin worth as much as $13,600. So, next time you check your change, take a moment to examine your dimes. You might just be looking at more than just 10 cents.